guys, Logan Battles here. So, I just got back from seeing a movie that has my name, or is entitled My Name, Logan. So, let's get into this, shall we? Here we go. So, X-Men is, like I said, the last portrayal movie for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and the first ever rated R a Wolverine or X-Men film. It revolves around Logan taking care of Professor X, who has Alzheimer's, and then soon get attacked by this guy, this villain of the film. And then one day, Logan encounters a little girl known as X-23, who is presumed to be his daughter. And then they're trying to make a long trip to escape from this villain. And then on the way to Oregon, where they're supposed to be safe there, they encountered a lot of difficult stuff happening on their way to Oregon and stuff like that. And a whole bunch of other things coming down just after that. Guys, I don't know what... I'm speechless. I really don't know what to say. It's difficult for me to find the words to describe just how truly incredible this movie was. I mean, seriously, guys... wow. Just wow. The action scenes were awesome. Like, seriously, it's difficult to describe how this movie was made in a way that was just mind-blowing. I mean, that's how great this movie was. Let's start off with the casting, okay? And obviously we have to start off with Hugh Jackman as Logan, aka Wolverine. He nailed it right off the park. He was, he was awesome, man. Hugh Jackman did a hell of a job with his performance as Wolverine. I actually cussed. In fact, this movie is rated R, so maybe the fact that this movie is rated R is actually making me cuss. But yeah, once again, he did a hell of a job as Wolverine, as well as Patrick Stewart as Professor X. He did a really good job of playing Professor X like I said, he had Alzheimer's in this movie. He did a very good job with being diagnosed with Alzheimer's, having a difficult time trying to clearly remember and know who Logan is and all the people he knows. And the girl who played X-23, wow. This girl was awesome, man. She did a really good job of playing, presumably, the daughter of Logan. Although she didn't talk very much in the film. Yeah, she was pretty much silenced until the last act of this movie. Yeah, the fight scenes between her and Logan... I mean, oh my god, that was... wow. I forgot to mention that this movie was also emotional. Yeah, this movie was deeply emotional. I kept hearing from a lot of people saying that this made them cry, made most people cry. I mean, this movie didn't make me cry, but I get why it's emotional. So I'm very much aware that this movie is emotional. And it is. It is emotional. But it's not like so emotional in a way that is very depressing. And what I mean by that is that it's not always depressing to watch. It was actually handled the right way. Let's talk about the guy who played the villain in this film. I forgot his name or his character's name, but let's just call him the villain. So this villain is pretty much going after not just Logan, but X-23. His daughter. He did a good job, as far as I'm concerned. His character was good, not perfect, but he was pretty much okay. He's pretty much your typical Marvel villain. This movie handled on being emotional and brutal in a very good way. Not in a way that will make you be like, man, this movie is so depressing. I mean, yeah, it is depressing when it's emotional, but at the same time, it wasn't depressing in a way that just makes you want to get out of the film, just not being very pleased with how depressing it looks. It's not like that, and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, the story was really good. It was It was well written, I will say that. It's not perfect, but it is good. It was really good. I wasn't bothered by that. And like I said about the brutally violent action scenes, the ones between Logan and X-23, you know, both of them fighting against the enemies that were getting in their way, that was the crowning jewel of this movie as far as I'm concerned. I really love the chemistry between Logan, Professor X, and Laura. I think, yeah, her name is Laura, not X-23, although she is X-23, but her real name is Laura, so I forgot to mention her real name. The chemistry between those three were really good. And the pacing, the pacing was good, much like what I said about the story. The pacing was not perfect, but it is good. It is really good. And that's about it. That's all I could think of positively for Logan. I gotta point out some of the things I've been hearing some complaints about. One of the complaints I heard for this movie was the ending didn't really fit right, as well as the score for the ending, or how Logan has ended. First off, I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, yeah, I get what they are saying about the way this movie ended and what the music sounded like at the end of the movie. I get all that. It's just, it didn't really bother me that much. I just don't get why it's a problem for most people who complain about it. And another complaint I kept hearing was the guy who played the villain. Now, I already said he was good. He's not, you know, doing a perfect job for sure. He's pretty much good at what he does. That's all I will say. I didn't have a problem with him as a villain, nor his character, although he didn't really seem as menacing as and a whole lot of people thought he would be. But he's really good for the most part. Overall, and my final thoughts about Logan. As far as the action scenes, story, pacing, and the casting goes, this movie was really satisfying. And yeah, this movie was emotional and brutal in a really good way, like I said. And I loved it. One last thing before I give this movie my verdict. This has been the best X-Men movie I have ever seen, period. I am serious. I mean, I actually love this movie more than I love X-Men Days of Future Past, which turned out to be my most favorite X-Men movie ever until this one. But yeah, guys, this movie was incredible. I was absolutely blown away. I just couldn't believe it. So with all the things I had to say, and I've been going on about it all day, I'm giving Logan a Platinum Medal of Honor. It's pretty much the second best movie I have seen so far, right after A Dog's Purpose. I love A Dog's Purpose, and then I love this one. This is now the second best movie I have seen so far this year, and that is why I gave it a Platinum Medal of Honor. Oh, and guys, one last thing before I end this video. Oh, and guys, I'm going to make a video that will have something to do with movies. It won't really be a movie review, but it is going to be a little bit similar to that. I will be doing a video on movies I hadn't reviewed but later watched, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, that is my review for Logan, movie named after me. If you guys enjoyed this video, please click the like button, and if you have seen Logan, comment down below to let me know what you think of it. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or were you just in the middle? And if you enjoy what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace!